really a star, or you just trying to be known? You love being together, or you hate being alone? Is she really into me, or just posting me for the gram? Plus, you know I'm really tired of her only posting my hand. You really want the love, or you not trying to be hated? Relationships are cool, but how well are we related? You hope to be remembered or fear being forgotten. A wise person told me all fertile ground is at rock bottom. You running from bad or you chasing good? Who's the real you? Cause blanking out and going on live is when they kill you. We know we your target. Ain't a vibe just like ours. So do you support black business or just despise the white power? What's your motivation? Is it buying Lexuses and going on more vacations? Is it leaving legacies or you just going to Vegas? Either way, I hope you operating out of hope and never fear. I see it now. It's hella.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
But guess what? This is Peachy Tea Time. On Peachy Tea Time, we cover the black community. I don't give a damn what they do. If it interests me, I'm showing y'all. I'm showing y'all flat out.
I just want to run my business and do relationships with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody will...
I am your girl, Sunshine Braids, A.K.A. Griselda Blanca, A.K.A. You Need a Motivator, A.K.A. Stutter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood unicorn. It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby.
Baby, I almost shattered the tear. I almost shattered the damn tear. Let's run that back one more again.
I just want to run my business and do relationships with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody will...
I am your girl, Sunshine Braids, A.K.A. Griselda Blanca, A.K.A. You Need a Motivator, A.K.A. Stutter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood unicorn. It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby.
The missus with the kisses. Mwah. What's good, y'all? What's good in your city? Okay. Yep. I just changed my shirt, everything. Y'all know I treat my show like it's real live TV show. So if y'all right now, if you are at home kicking it and you have Roku TV, y'all know what to do. Go on ahead, pull it up on Roku TV so that you can watch me, okay? And watch the Hood Unicorn. Zelda Blanca. Something like that. She gonna tell you. Sunshine. That's what the hell I know her as. And then she says all these other names too. I told y'all she got a lot of names. I told y'all. But she gonna tell it all. She is here. I'm so honored. So thankful to have her here. Y'all just don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna shed a tear tonight or what, but when I tell you this young lady, I met her at Hits 92.3. Y'all see it up there? There it is, right there. Hits 92.3. The real definition of internet radio. Y'all know I used to be on there. Once I left and went to Roku TV, some people I stayed in contact with, some people I didn't. And this is one of the young ladies that I definitely stayed in contact with, because not only is she an awesome, awesome young lady, but we help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Whenever she needed something from me, I needed something from her. We was there. We was there. We didn't care. Oh, you might get more followers than me. You might get more views, or you might get, nah, we ain't worried about all of it. Only thing we worried about was making sure that we laughed. Okay, we always laughed. We ain't do nothing else. We gonna get a good laugh in. When I went in there on Saturdays, she was my engineer just as well. So shout out to her. And Sunshine is also the morning radio show host at His 92.3, baby. She be up early in the morning. I beat her up. I do beat her up in the morning. But I ain't gonna say what she be telling me. I ain't gonna even say that. But let's go ahead, y'all. I see her down there now. She acting a fool already. When I tell y'all we finna laugh tonight, share this video. Share this video right now. I ain't know how Sunshine was gonna act. I see her down there right now. And what she just did, I said, I can't bring her up right now. I can't bring her up. Sunshine, get it together. Get it together. I need them for about another year. But yeah, I'm finna bring her up. My girl, my friend, my sis, whatever you want to call it, baby, Miss Sunshine. Yeah, she plays so much. She plays so much. Girl, you just crazy. What is goody, girl? What is goody in your city, girl?
Shit, it's your city too. What is you talking about?
Sure the hell is.
Shoot, it's raining.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because it feels good. Like, it's a nice rain, but the grid ain't gridding all the time, and the lights flickering, and it's too hot for the fans to go off. Like, it's too hot.
It's too hot. It's too hot to burn a candle. It's too hot. We can't burn no candle if the air go out. We just can't do that. So we just have to thug it out. That's what we gotta do. Thug it out.
That part.
God saw fit. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. God saw fit, baby. He saw fit for our power not to go off in our homes. In our homes.
Because I definitely left that station.
Yeah. So Sunshine was actually supposed to do the show tonight from the radio station. So unfortunately, because of the storm, she had to come home and do it from home. But darling, you still look beautiful no matter what. With the purple or without the purple, you still look flat.
Hey, Peachy.
Yeah.
Peachy, look how long my locks got. Look.
Yeah, they're about like this the last time.
Look.
She could swing it in there. One shit back there. Wasn't nothing hanging. Look at it. Girl. It has really grown. It really has.
Little limp too, That's how I be feeling on my flyers. I be like, my flyers look old because my hair too short.
Well, actually, I like it short. I like it long too, but I love the different colors that you do. And Sunshine would throw in a blue, a red, purple, pink, green, all at the same time. All at the same time.
And I'm itching.
You ready to go and do your colors?
Ooh.
Sunshine, do it, girl. Do it. And then when she do it, y'all, she gonna go and take a photo shoot.
In IKEA.
Photo shoot.
It's time for another IKEA photo shoot.
IKEA?
Yeah, so I went and I took a
photographer. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Please tell us.
I took my photographer, right? And we went through the IKEA, like the little different houses, like how they set them up. And we just took the prices behind it and then did a quick.
Wendell, is you watching Wendell?
And ran through IKEA and took pictures and did and showed did.
Shout out to creativity. Shout out to creativity. That's what we gonna shout out to. That's what I'm talking. That's a good idea.
That was back before they had selfie rooms. So we made our own little selfie rooms. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I had one in the office, so I looked like I was reading. I was all studious. And then another one, it looked like a bedroom. So I was just all like, you know,
kicking it. Sitting back kicking it. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I do know somebody, though. I do know somebody that got a selfie studio over there on the west end, though. On the west end, but it's okay. Because we family everywhere. We are family everywhere. Okay? Oh, yeah. So, holla at me. Holla at me if you're trying to get into one of them studios. I got you. Girl. Oh, yeah. So, definitely. We are going to go ahead and get this show started. Sunshine has already made it very clear to me that she don't want to cry tonight. That's what she told me. She don't want to cry tonight. I can't help what we do over here at PGT. I mean, I got some updates. I got some updates that may make you cry. It may make you cry. I don't know. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm just here to deliver the message. I'm just here to deliver what the Lord told me to deliver, Sunshine. That's all. But let me say this. I remember going to the radio station and I was like, oh, Sunshine. Okay. I remember going to the radio station. I'm like, Sunshine, do you think I could do this? Sunshine was like, yeah. Girl, have you heard yourself? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm still a little nervous. She's like, girl, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And when I tell you, she have been so supportive of me. Even when I left, she was still so supportive of me. I get up before Sunshine and I come on her radio station. And I'm not fearful at all. If I need to call in, I call in and be like, hey, y'all. It's the Mrs. Girl. Hi. You know, I do all of it. But it's all about supporting. It's all about supporting, you know, two female cultural influencers on one platform tonight. Baby, I finished those Sunshine with, you know, she done probably missed out on since I haven't been at the radio station. I'm sorry, Sunshine. It's not funny. Let's get into this fair usage.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Let's talk about real life issues. Love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus.
Sunshine, before we get started with this clip, can you please let everybody know all your names?
Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing today? I'm your girl Sunshine Reigns, A.K.A. Griselda Blanca, A.K.A. You Need a Motivator, A.K.A. the party starter. But you tune into All Hustle No Fear every morning from 7 to 10 a.m., 8 to 10 a.m., because I am your hood unicorn. I talk about current events, I talk about motivation. I talk about positivity. But most of all, I talk about I make y'all laugh. That's what I do.
She does. She really does.
So y'all make sure y'all tune in. One of my other names is Frizzle Stern, because I'm gonna teach you something, but I'm gonna say it kind of nasty.
She does. She does. She does. That's all I can say. She does. But when I tell y'all, you're gonna laugh from the beginning to the end. You know, you want to get up, you want to wake all the way up. Not just wake up and just nah. You want to wake all the way up, definitely want to tune in. It's 92.3 ATL. Download the app, download it right now. If you had it since I was on there, keep it. And look up Sunshine and the rest of the people that's on there just as well. Okay.
And you can also see me. I'm also live on YouTube at All Hustle No Fear, so you can watch the show as well, because I'm very animated. It's definitely radio you gotta watch. Yes. Definitely. So make sure y'all, and I'm on every social media platform except for Twitter. I or X. I'm not on X.
I'm not on Twitter either. I can't do Twitter. I just can't.
Elon Musk is a super villain.
And she also on TikTok. Booming.
Yeah. I'm on TikTok though.
Booming on TikTok. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this update. Alicia Watts.
Who that?
Here we go. You finna find out. You finna find out.
Turning to this right now at 6, we are learning new details tonight in the Alicia Watts investigation. Officials say they believe her body had been in those woods where they eventually found her since July 18th. They say they believe Watts' boyfriend, James Dunmore, knew about this area because it's a back road from Charlotte, where he lives, to her house.
Yeah, WCNC Charlotte's Jane Monreal went back to the Norman Community Cemetery in Montgomery County, where Alicia Watts' body was found, and has new details in this investigation.
Moore County investigators say they had been to this area several times before cadaver dogs led them to her body yesterday. Friends and family of beloved Moore County woman Alicia Watts continue to mourn, but find a sliver of solace knowing they found her.
I've always felt that she was close to home. I didn't think she was in Anson or Charlotte or South Carolina.
Moore County Sheriff Ronnie Fields sharing in the loss.
Anytime you have a situation like this is the last thing that we pray for. We always pray for the best results.
The search coming to a tragic end in Montgomery County.
Yesterday was a conclusion of several searches. We had searched in that area 7 or 8 times, I think, that we had been up in that area searching. We were looking in that area. There was some digital evidence that led us to that area.
Fields believes Watts' body had been there since July 18th, 2 days after she was last seen leaving the Charlotte home of boyfriend James Dunmore.
It's our belief that I think she was killed in that area.
The sheriff says he also believes Dunmore was familiar with the rural road.
It's the back way if you leave in her house in Foxford. It's 20 minutes away.
The arrest warrant from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office showing Dunmore now facing a charge of murder. The body of Alicia Watts now at the medical examiner's office in Raleigh. In Montgomery County, Jane Monreal, WCNC Charlotte.
Sunshine, Hoodunicorn, Gazelle de Blanca. I think that's what it is. I know one thing. All I want to do is run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it. I know that one. But Sunshine, do you understand that I had to update everybody on this story for the simple fact this nigga had the nerves, explicit language, and allegedly. This nigga had the nerves to put her body, after he done killed her, in the woods of the cemetery. The cemetery. Like, how low down can you get?
No, ain't that like a show of guilt or remorse or something like that? Especially depending on how he staged the body. Like, How did he put her and stuff? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
was she like this? Did he cover her up? Like, did he make sure, or did he just dump her in there? You know what I mean?
They ain't say, they just said her body parts was over there. So we don't know what he done did to her. Now, if you're not familiar with the story, when she became missing, they ended up they found him in her car. Let's start from the beginning. She went to go visit him. This was her boyfriend. She went to go visit him in another city. And they supposed to have went to a comedy show. They never made it to the comedy show. And she's like a big person in her community. Like she help people. Like she really out there. And once they found the car that she drives, he was in it unresponsive. So we was like, what's unresponsive? You know, that's where they left it off at. So we was like, unresponsive. That could be he was drunk. That could be he was high. He was anything. You know, what is unresponsive? Well, I brought it back again, update, and he tried to kill himself.
He tried to kill himself?
He tried to kill himself. But she was nowhere to be found.
How?
What you mean how? How he tried to kill himself?
Yeah.
They ain't said that shit.
Because, you know, it's trying and then there's pretending to try.
It's not funny. You know, let me make this clear, Sunshine, before we continue on with this show. There are some people that I be around, Chantel, Tori, and Sunshine. Then sometimes they just really make me laugh. Because I laugh all the time anyways. But sometimes some of the things that they say just make me laugh. So I want to make it very clear. I'm not laughing at the situation. Not at all. But sometimes I laugh at my friends.
Okay, look, Linda. If he took some pills, pretending to try is taking 4 aspirins. Trying, and just not succeeding is taking 24 aspirins, but you really needed 26. Did he try or pretend to try? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you're trying to take yourself out, you're gonna take yourself out.
Did he shoot himself and he just aimed wrong and it missed? Or
we don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like was this a thin line between love and hate type of deal? Did he hit himself in the head with a bag of oranges? What do you mean?
Okay. This is a thin line. That's the indigo water between love and hate. The indigo water. BG said, BG all the way from Cali, baby. BG said, Peachy, with all due respect, I never was able to find out if the cousin of the victim was actually his neighbor. Now, Sunshine, let me tell you about the cousin. I purposely did not replay the video. Sometimes I replay the updates and stuff, the one that I played previously. But I purposely did not do that. This young lady had blue hair. The whole wig was blue. And I didn't want Sunshine to take away from the fact that we talk about some stuff that went down. Okay. But, Sunshine, you know me. The very first time, when I say the very first time that I introduced this story, I had to tell everybody as soon as we came back on live. Don't pay attention to this woman and her blue hair. Don't do it.
Was it like Little Kim blue? Little Mo blue?
It was the short.
Like Edna?
I can't do this with you, Sunshine.
Like Edna from.
Do you see my headphones where they end? It was just a vibe.
Yeah, so she looked like Edna from
with a blue wig.
Incredibles.
No. Let's say no. I'm not finna do this. No, I'm not finna do this with you. I'll tell you off the show, off the air. I'll tell you what she looked like. But regardless, she said she was the cousin, and she was sad. She was really, I can't do this. Okay, here go part two. Y'all gonna see her, but she ain't wearing the wig no more. I don't know, people done talked about her so bad to where she said, you know what, forget it. It's about Alicia, not me. So, here we go.
Room in the last hour, we now have a mugshot for the man accused of killing Alicia Watts. James Dunmore is in jail right now in Montgomery County after authorities found a body they believe to be Watts. That grim discovery coming after a months-long search. Authorities found the remains near a cemetery between Montgomery and Richmond counties. That cemetery is around 70 miles from where Watts was last seen leaving Dunmore's house on July 16th. 2 days later, Dunmore was found unresponsive in Watts' car at a DMV office in Anson County. Police searched his home later that month. And yesterday, investigators found remains they believe to be Watts. WCNC's Kia Murray has the latest.
This is not the outcome that we had been hoping for. But by finding Alicia today, it can bring some closure. I hope and I pray it brings some closure to family and friends moving forward.
This morning, a family and a community are in mourning after officials found the remains of Alicia Watts, the 39-year-old that went missing back in July.
I'm so hurt.
It's an emptiness that weighs a ton.
It's just sad that it even turned out like this.
A family's chance to say goodbye stolen.
Such a monster.
And a prayer that time and memories heals and comforts.
We have to deal with the hurt of losing our family.
The family says this is not the news they were hoping for, but they're hoping closure will allow them to move forward, one day at a time.
At least we know where we stand now. We don't have to be out here searching and looking and, things that's unnecessary. We just have to trust in God and pray.
I'm Kia Murray, WCNC Charlotte.
Dunmore is expected to make his first appearance in a Montgomery County courtroom on Monday. We have full coverage.
Sunshine, that was her. If that's what you raising your hand for, that was her. And she looked better with her little crinkly things, but yeah, she had on a blue. When I say blue, blue. Okay, Sunshine, you may ask your question, Sunshine.
It's a statement.
You may say your statement, Sunshine.
He has serial killer lips. Like this whole area look real serial killerish to me, and you ain't got his mugshot. Look, no, he got serial killer lips.
No, I did not put his mugshot. He do not deserve to have too much time on Peachy. But he had hurt so many women.
What's the motive? Why do they say he did it?
They don't know. He's the only person that can tell it. Now they do have him.
I don't know why he tried to hurt himself, because in that mugshot, I don't see nothing wrong with this man. What did he do? I really don't think he tried to hurt himself. I think he pretended to try. I think he pretended to try. I really do. I don't think he really tried to hurt himself.
Well, we definitely know by looking at the mugshot that they showed on the clip
that he got serial killer lips.
No, that he didn't. What you say? What you say? What did you just say? What you say? I was saying that he didn't try to kill himself with a gun. What did you say about his lips?
He got serial killer lips. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the Simpsons characters. It's all like, nah, I don't trust him. I wouldn't have trusted him. He don't look trustworthyable.
Now, like I said, her the blue hair woman, she stayed next door to him. And Alicia was her cousin. If I'm not mistaken. BG, tell me if I'm wrong. But Alicia was her cousin. And then the man ended up being married, girl. He was married. Yes, he was married. Now, I don't know if he was married but separated, but he was married. And the cousin was like, oh my goodness. Her blue wig. I'm like, I had no idea that he was married. I mean, it was all the way live 95, baby. Lakeisha, the hair diva. Lakeisha said serial killer lips. Hear me holler on this grocery. Lakeisha said she in the grocery store hollering at them lips. Those lips.
You can't pull it up. He got serial killer lips. I know serial killer lips when I see them.
We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna find it and we're gonna pull it up while one of these commercials is on. But we gotta move on. We gotta move on because Sunshine, you have been there since I created the game Rapper's Delight.
Oh hell.
Do you remember Rapper's Delight?
You know I don't be knowing these. You picked old people, right? Because I don't know none of these Percocet babies. You got crack baby people on there, right? Because I don't know none of these Percocet babies.
She knows Rapper's Delight, baby.
She
knows. So we got
baby, a baby's baby, a teeny baby, a Uzi Verdi. Don't pick none of them. I don't know them.
We definitely got people that you know. And so let me say this. Let me say this so you'll be calm and collective. Let me say this. Every person that I have chosen for you, two things. I'm going to give you two things. Number one, they fine and in suits. And number two, they are all from ATL.
You know, I like
yes, baby.
Look, do they smell good?
They do.
Okay. It make the imagination work.
Yeah. I get it. So with that being said, before we go into the next, with that being said, Sunshine, I know you're gonna tell me I gotta come on your show. Sunshine, I want to play a game. Every interview I have been on, they have never played a game with me. And I want to play a game, Sunshine.
Okay, let's go.
You got me?
You know what my game is.
I know what your game is.
Collab concert.
Exactly. Yeah. So I want to play that game when I come.
Okay.
All right. So let's get into this next one. Sunshine, I name my own clips.
I do too. I don't like what they be naming it. It don't be good enough. Yeah.
I don't either. So I name my own clips, and this clip is called, we got three of them. And it is called Who Lie? Somebody lying.
Okay.
Somebody is lying.
Is your mama watching? You're supposed to say a story.
Well, let's see. Nope, she ain't on here yet.
Okay, you can say lying.
Mama.
If your mama was on here, you're supposed to say he a story.
That's what Trey and Kirsten has to say now. I have. Oh, look, there she go.
You better say he a story. You ain't supposed to say lying.
Shout out to Mama Peach.
Hey, Mama Peach, did you ever find out who took your ribs?
No one took the ribs. They was in the refrigerator the whole time. Look, she said, I heard you all. But look, Sunshine, she's still going. She said, yes. Mama, ain't nobody took your ribs. Nobody. They was in the refrigerator. That's what they was in the refrigerator. For y'all that don't know what Sunshine is talking about right now, go look on my IG page. Under the reels, I have a part 1 and part 2 of when Mama Peach thought somebody had took the ribs. If Mama Peach was not my mother, if she was just one of my friends, one of my homies, one of my folks out in the streets, you know what I would have said, Sunshine? But that's my mama, so I'm not going to say it because of her. I'm just telling y'all if she was somebody else, what I would have said. Sunshine, I would have told you that my friend acted a fool, a plum fool. Sunshine, she done left the building. But I wouldn't say that about my mama. My mama was, hey, she was right on, dead on. Shout out to Mama Peach. But again, our next story is called Who Lied? Somebody lying, Sunshine. Somebody is lying. I hate to do it this way. I really hate to do it this way because somebody died. Somebody died. But Sunshine, when you see this and when y'all see this, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when I say somebody lying. So here we go.
Now, new this morning, we now know the identity of the teenager shot and killed in Clarksdale, Mississippi. The mother says the victim was her 15-year-old son. And Fox 13 Sheila O'Connor joining us now live from downtown. The mother says it was a former Clarksdale police officer that killed her son, Sheila.
Yeah, that's right, Ernie. All of the new details that we have for you this morning, this is all according to the mother. Now, the mother says the victim is her son, 15-year-old Cornelius McGee Jr. We do have a picture of him. Let's go ahead and bring that up so you can see what this young man looked like. This all happened yesterday in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Now, the mother telling us that her son was in a relationship with a former Clarksdale police officer's daughter, and that apparently that former police officer had warned her son of what he would do if he had ever found him in his house again. So it seems like he may have been in their house one time before, prompting that former officer to give that teen some kind of warning. The mother says that the officer's daughter is actually the one who snuck her son into their home, and the former police officer found the two teens in the daughter's bedroom. Shortly after that, they both started running from the house. Next door was a neighbor who was actually a friend of the mother's son. He was trying to get to that neighbor's house, trying to climb a fence. And that's when the mother says the former officer shot her son in the back.
He ain't got nothing. Why would you shoot him in his back with his back turned?
Now, again, there are still a lot of questions surrounding this case. We do not know just yet if that former Clarksdale police officer is going to be charged with anything. We don't even know his identity just yet. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, they are taking over this case, but they are not calling this an officer-involved shooting. Now, the mother says that former officer was with Clarksdale police just 3 weeks ago. Clarksdale police, though, would not confirm that, again, only calling him a former police officer. Ernie?
Yeah, so a lot of questions to be answered still on this one.
So many questions surrounding the death of 15-year-old Cornelius McGee Jr. McGee died after being shot Monday afternoon at a house on West 2nd Street in Clarksdale, Mississippi. We're told the man who fired the shot is a former Clarksdale police officer. As WRAG's Mike Suriani reports, the MBI is in charge, and so far, no one has been arrested.
He was a good kid. He was real respectful, a people person. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved him.
Jacqueline Rash shares good memories now of her 15-year-old son, Cornelius McGee Jr. He died Monday after being shot in the backyard of his house on West 2nd Street in Clarksdale, just a few blocks from his home.
I heard shots, went to Walmart, came back, and just rode around that way. Saw 3 ambulances out there, police is everywhere, tape everywhere.
Police telling WREG they received a call Monday afternoon of a burglary at this house, where we're told former Clarksdale police officer Andrew Bankhead lives. Officers found McGee with a gunshot wound lying in the next yard over. He died later at the hospital. Rash says her son committed no crime and believes he was shot because he was dating Bankhead's daughter, and Bankhead caught him at the house Monday.
And the daughter, they say he was there with the daughter.
She let him in the house.
She let him in the house. So they saying it was a break-in, but it wasn't a break-in. The daughter let him in the house.
Rash believes her son was running from the house when he was allegedly shot in his back. What reportedly happened here came as a huge shock to Julius Voss, Andrew Bankhead's first cousin.
We was here Saturday barbecuing, and I talked to him Sunday.
Voss says the weekend event was a celebration.
He was a police officer for Clarksdale Police, and he has another job.
Monday afternoon, Voss asked Bankhead what happened.
He had been involved in a shooting that someone had broke in his house, and he defended himself.
No one has been charged, and no one answered the door at this house Tuesday. In Clarksdale, Mike Suriani.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Right. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Robert.
30 years of my career.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. When I play R. Kelly, if y'all out there watching and y'all have been a member of my channel, y'all know when I play R. Kelly, something that's just, it don't sound right. Something don't sound right. But it's okay, because Sunshine, I got one more video. And then for those that's like, why she play R. Kelly? This is why, don't say nothing, Sunshine. This is why I have played R. Kelly. Because somebody lied. Here we go.
Since a shooting in Clarksdale claimed the life of 15-year-old Cornelius McGee Jr.
The teenager was shot at the home of a former Clarksdale police officer. Mike Sirianni has uncovered new developments in the case.
They have judged my cousin, tried him, and convicted him based on a lie.
Julius Voss is first cousin of Andrew Bankhead, a former Clarksdale police officer. Bankhead is accused of shooting and killing 15-year-old Cornelius McGee Jr. last Monday.
Had never seen him before. Don't know him, hadn't seen him. Knows nothing about him.
McGee's mother believes her son was shot because Bankhead caught him with his 15-year-old daughter in their home that afternoon.
She let him in the house. So they saying it was a break-in, but it wasn't a break-in. The daughter let him in the house.
Julius Voss says Bankhead doesn't have a 15-year-old daughter.
There is no 15-year-old girl. We definitely want to get that established first, that there was no girl letting the young man in the house.
The MBI, which is handling the case, continues to call it an open and ongoing investigation. I learned Friday from 11th District Circuit Judge Charles Webster that, quote, an MBI agent Thursday requested and was granted a search warrant for the phone of the deceased, end quote. Julius Voss says his cousin has a number of guns and video security cameras inside and outside his house. And according to Voss, someone was seen on camera entering Bankhead's house by pushing an AC unit through a back window and finding at least 2 long guns, while Bankhead was home in the shower with a pistol nearby when the AC unit crashed to the floor.
And that's when they meet each other, and that's when the shooting started. And they have all of this on video camera.
Neither Clarksdale Police nor MBI will release the security camera video at this time. In Clarksdale, Mike Sirianni, WREG News Channel 3.
I can tell you we did reach out to Andrew Bankhead for comment, but have not heard back. Jacqueline Resch, by the way, claims that she has seen a copy of that security video provided by investigators, but claims the person in the video is not her son.
It is unusual and unexpected, to say the least, seeing.
Before you say anything, our hearts goes out to the family of this young man. Rest in peace to this young man. But at the same time, somebody lying. Somebody is lying. Somebody's lying somewhere. Or the streets is lying. Somebody lying. Or this man telling the truth. Uncle is telling the truth. Mama lying. Or the streets is lying. Sunshine. What you thinking, girl? Sunshine don't even know. She is not on mute. She is not on mute. Sunshine, somebody lying. I'm done laughing. Somebody is lying. Unless Sunshine says something to make me laugh again. But I'm done laughing. But somebody lying. She just said her son, that was not her son. That on the video. So, did somebody break in while the boy and the girl was in the room? And the daddy was in the shower? Our heart goes out to the family. Before Sunshine say anything, our heart goes out to the family. Rest in peace to this young man. Okay, Sunshine, take it away.
First of all, I ain't never seen no family so against you since Michael Vick got caught up in his shit. Because this family member, he trying to get you put in jail. This is a case of I have no comment.
I'm rolling with the uncle all day long.
How all of a sudden ain't no girl? Let's just start there.
No girl.
What you mean ain't no girl? The whole neighborhood knew. What you mean ain't no girl? Like,
ain't no girl.
The court of public opinion is on y'all ass because you keep talking and you not making sense. And he ain't helping. He ain't helping. This is all bad. This is all bad. Cause not only that, they're like, okay, if you have an intruder and they try to leave, you can't shoot them in the back. Not only can you not shoot them in the back, he didn't shoot them in the back in his house. He shot them in the back in somebody else's yard, which means you ran after him.
Yep.
The threat was gone. Another issue is how you know him but don't know him. How you told him not to come back, but you don't know who it is. It's too many inconsistencies. I'm sorry, brother, but you ain't getting out of this one, sir. This and I bet you, knock on wood, his cousin or brother or whoever that man is got something to do with it too. He got something to do with it too. Watch.
And I want to make sure I make this clear. This video, shout out to Kristen. Hey, Kristen. Kristen said somebody lying. Somebody is lying. They know something. They know something. Yeah, when I first saw it, you know, I saw the mother clip. The way I played it was the way I saw it first. And when I got to the man, I'm like, what you mean? Ain't no girl. Just like Sunshine just said. I said, what you mean ain't no girl? Ain't no 50
And who take a shower with their gun next to them?
In the shower.
Like, what you afraid of while you in the shower, man? Like, I don't know. This sounds suspect. When a person got too many details, that's way more suspect. Because who you trying to convince, me or you?
And that was the second video.
And I bet you he can't tell that same story again. I bet you he can't tell you that same story again. I bet you if you ask him to repeat that same story right now, it's gonna change. Because he lying. He lying.
So you believe the mama?
I don't believe him.
She said she don't believe him. There you go.
I don't believe him. We're not even bringing the mom into this. I don't believe them.
Exactly.
And at this point, it ain't for the mom to prove anything. I don't believe them. And then this could be real easy. Produce the girl, cause she can answer a lot of questions. Where the girl at? So and now, if it ain't no girl and she just left in that in itself is that's a mystery, Scooby-Doo.
It is. It's a mystery. But we gonna see. It's unfortunate for me to report this, but that video, Sunshine, was from 3 months ago. And there is nowhere, and a lot of my clips is recent. Majority of my clips is recent. But when I saw that, I had to bring it. And there is nothing, when I say nothing, nowhere where I researched and found out that this man was in jail. No one has still 3 months later down the line, and they're still trying to find out who did this.
Is the girl registered for school?
I don't know. They have talked to the girl, of course. I ain't gonna say the girl, because as far as what they saying, there is no girl. So it's like the mama and her family against the boy and his family. And she is saying that they are saying there is no girl at all. The boy family is saying a girl let him in. When they saw the little break-in shit, she said, that is not my son.
But what about the neighbors? The neighbors would know if they seen a girl in that house.
Neighbors has not came out and spoke. Nothing. So what I'm going to do is
It don't
I'm going
smell
to
right.
reach out. It don't. I'm going to reach out to this family and see if I can get this family on PGT time. That's what I'm doing. Because like Sunshine just said, something don't smell right. It just something ain't right in that whole little mixture. It's something ain't right.
It don't smell right.
Exactly. So with that being said, y'all, we are about to get into our commercial break. When we come back, we finna play our game. Rapper's Delight. Then we got a couple more clips. And then we are going to play our saddest clip for tonight. I know Sunshine says she don't want to cry, all that. And hopefully she don't cry. But this is a story that I had to bring. You guys know on Wednesdays I had the families that come on. On Fridays is me and Poolie with Love and Relationships. Happy birthday to Poolie, baby. And on Saturdays, independent artists, business owners. You know, if I don't have a guest, then I go ahead and bring the crime. And if I don't bring the crime, then I don't have a show. You know, so I had to bring this clip. It made me very, very sad. And Sunshine knows from his 92.3 that I'm built for this. It's very rare that I cry. And I literally cried on this clip. Like, it was that sad. But we haven't gotten to it yet. So make sure y'all stick around. Sunshine, look, Sunshine, like, don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. I understand, Sunshine. I understand. But we're finna get into our Monday night commercial. And I decided, you know, y'all know I like to play my music and everything and independent artists. So since Sunshine is here tonight, one thing about me and Sunshine, if she find out about good music, she send it to me. She let me know. If she don't, and I see it on her show, I ask her, who is that? She let me know, and then I'm able to bring it on the PGT time, vice versa. You know, so that's one thing that I do love about Sunshine, having her own platform and everything. So this is Translee. And Sunshine introduced me to Translee. So I played this on my show a few times, and I'm gonna play it one more again. Here we go.
Welcome to Freedom Summer. Timeless liberty.
Back when Florence meant Alabama, not Italy. Back when Huntsville wasn't really too into me. Back when Lax and Priestess ran the streets, and fleeces was up my sleeve. My jeans, they kept the crease, you know I was a beast. Riding with Miller and Miller brother Caprice. We pull up on Kendrick, I know his mama would cook a feast, to say the least. We had a place for our official sacrificial beliefs. Skipping school with them freaks. Tell the truth, my mama wouldn't let me get braids. She didn't want me stereotype my last day of 10th grade. Back when the IG page couldn't put you on stage. Back before Boosie said he a pussy, you find a 20, man, that shit just had me amazed. Back when doing dirt meant at least somebody was getting paid. Nowadays, these niggas doing dirt just for likes on their page. Man, is this a phase? Back when Bull used to have me in the projects for days. Underage and smoking weed blazed. Before Tip and Jeezy was let out they cage, man, we was outcasts all day. Mike Jones, Power Wall 8, Ball, MJG, Big Snoop Dogg, Drake, Pop. Before anyone said I was a thot. Before Lena Rock, before we ever motorbike with Young Jock. Before they could snatch it on Napster. Before they would classify a classic album the day after. Before Bush had natural disaster and television had caught Kanye giving them backlash for the black African mishappening. Before skinny jeans was happening. Before Obama picked the cabinet. Before 100K followers was deemed adequate. Before pursuing genuine interest was adamant. These days couldn't fathom it. These days rappers lack talent, passion, and good management. Doing a balancing act on the mannequin. Strict diet, hamburger sandwiches, late night packaging, cannabis, jackboy scrambling, ambulance can't come fast enough. I'm Second chances don't come, that first one, don't pass it up. Talking back before I knew it, hourglass can move fast as fuck. I was legit sitting in my room thinking life wasn't adding up. Would I be young forever? Would I die standing up?
Keep on living, young nigga, keep on living.
The only cure for the struggle is just the hustle. Just left the coldest winter, please welcome the freedom summer. We free of pain, pride, and depression. Self-esteem and depression. Free of whack rappers disrespecting the legends. Free of ads and dimensions. Free of fake news. Free of them tiki torch, all right shit face bastards. Free of being scared of the rapture. You ain't right with God, you better get right. We watching out for midnight, that's 12. And we ain't even doing nothing wrong, and that's what's wrong. We freeing ourselves, and that won't take long. Be yourself, love yourself, embrace the OGs. Respect the CEO to the manager to security to the janitor. One love. Easy.
Freedom, 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 freedom.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Y'all enjoying the show? Is y'all enjoying the show, baby? We are getting it in each and every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are on Roku TV. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook pages. And also follow me on Twitch and IG just as well, baby. Each and every Monday. Each and every Monday. Where I'm solo dolo, baby. Unless I got a special guest. But I love y'all so much. It's so important that you share these videos. So please continue to share. I love you all. Bye.
I just want to run my business and do relationship with my friends. And that's it. That's it. That's it.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody will...
I am your girl, Sunshine Braids, A.K.A. Griselda Blanca, A.K.A. You Need a Motivator, A.K.A. Stutter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood.
It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. All right. We are back. And it is time for Rapper's Delight, baby. Rapper's Delight. Sunshine, are you ready for Rapper's Delight? You already know how this game goes. Look, she ready. I done told her they all got on suits and they all from the ATL. But you just never know who that last person gonna be. Okay, you just never know. So let's go ahead. We finna put them up there, put it up there. Number 1, we gotta get married today. Number 2, I'm smashing and dashing, baby. Number 3, I'm in the front row of the concert crying, Michael Jackson style, boo-hooing. They might have to carry me up out of here. Number 4, he can do whatever, including go broke. And number 5, I'll be his baby mama. All right, Sunshine, are you ready for this, baby?
Let
go. So number 1, the very first person from the ATL, baby, in all suited up, baby, looking extra good. Luda, baby, Ludacris. What number you gonna give me for Luda?
He can do whatever. Luda cute. He can do whatever.
Number 4.
You know what I'm saying? You know. He clean. He fast and furious. I like it.
He paid. Even though it say he can go broke. We know Luda is not going broke. Okay?
Not only that, but he was able to get it and make it. Somebody like that, he can get it again. I'm okay with that.
Exactly. And it's good that you said that, because you have so many women out there that have their structure of what they want in a man, because they may have gotten up there in age. Let's add that up there. So they know what they want, but they have this perfect man, and they tend to forget that nobody's perfect. If the money is an issue, you can always build together. Always. So remember that, ladies. Remember that. Now, the next person. You got 4 left. We gotta get married today. I'm smashing and dashing. I'm in the front row at the concert crying. And I be his baby mama. T.I., baby. T.I. are suited and booted up, baby. What number? What number you gonna give me?
Okay, so I have questions.
What question you got, girl?
Is it the T.I. that I see right here, or the T.I. with the dreads right now? Because those are two different T.I.s.
It's the T.I. with the suited and booted.
Right here, him.
Right here, right now, him.
I'm smashing and dashing.
She says she is smashing and dashing. So y'all already know what we gotta do. We gotta get rid of smashing and dashing. But she's smashing and dashing with T.I. She do not care what Tiny got to say. She's smashing and dashing. Okay. Now let's all make it very clear. Sunshine, she's married just as well. She's married just as well, baby. So it's a game, a friendly game. The next person. This is my friend, baby daddy. Not in real life. Not in real life. But she said, this is my baby daddy. And this is Mr. Clean and attack, baby. Jeezy. Look at Jeezy, girl. Look at Jeezy. Shout out to Jeezy. Shout out to Jeezy. Baby, what is you giving Jeezy? We gotta get married next. I'm in the front row at the concert crying, and I be his baby mama. Next to
I guess I go to the concert because that milk dud head don't do it for me.
You don't like Jeezy like that? No, girl, I hope my friend ain't watching. Cause baby, but you know what? She had it as in it's okay.
She can have him. That don't even
Not Jeezy?
Not
Jeezy, y'all. She ain't feeling Jeezy like that. All right. Well, we moving on to the next person. Bye, Jeezy. You can have what's her name? I forgot her name that quick. But you can have you and y'all little baby and everything.
Jenny. Yeah.
Jeannie Mai. You can have Jeannie Mai, y'all little baby. Sunshine ain't messing with you like that. All right. The next person. We only have 5 people. Can you take a guess on who could be next? Now, I don't even want you to take a guess.
If you put Rick Ross up here.
Rick Ross is not from Atlanta. Girl, you know everybody from Atlanta. Suited and booted up. Now, this person, it was hard for me to find him suited and booted up. So this the best I could do, Sunshine. Gucci. It's Gucci, baby. It's Gucci, baby. Gucci said, I'm finna show y'all my new teeth. Shout out to Gucci and his wife, who is doing the damn thing with the weight loss teeth. They said she left her kids in a whole nother country to be with Gucci.
Are you serious?
I am not applauding that. The button just happened to get pushed. But yes, she has other kids. She has other kids, allegedly. If you Google and look it up, baby, it is not allegedly. But on PGT time, it's allegedly. But she got other kids in a whole nother country. Yes, a lot of them. Other kids, and she has came to the United States and was like, you know what? These two little kids that I just had a Gucci Mayas. Let's just act like they are first ones. Okay, I quit. Gucci man. Y'all know I love celebrity gossip. What is you giving me for Gucci? We gotta get married today, or I'll be his baby mama. You don't know who that person gonna be.
We could get married, but he ain't gotta touch me.
Okay, because if he your baby mom, your baby daddy, he gotta touch you.
He gotta touch
baby
me.
daddy.
Yeah,
he gotta touch you. So y'all gonna get married, and are you ready for your last person who you're gonna be his baby mama?
Oh,
Do you want to
God.
take a guess? Do you want to take a guess? ATL's own. We'll just say all of them are rappers. We'll say that they ATL rappers. They can be doing other stuff, but they still show up rapping. So, do you have any idea? No, not him. Not him. That was a good one though. That really was a good one. So, are you ready for your last person, or do you? Hey, Carmen, or do you want to just try to get them again?
Who it is?
Are you ready? You know, I really, really hate to break you and this young man's payroll a little bit compared to the other men, compared to the other fellas in their suits that was out here. They making bread. They making bread. The ones previous is making bread. But you're going to be this man's baby mama. Here we go. Scrappy! He suited and booted. Girl, he looking at you like, what's up, Sunshine? What's up? Oh, so this is how you gonna act right now, Sunshine. Girl, he suited and booted.
That's what's up.
But yes, she is going to be little scrappy baby mama. Now, Sunshine, you have seen me when I created this game, you know, and I never ever gotten a chance to play this game with you. So again, well, not again, but let everybody know how you feeling right now, girl. After this game, is it a good game? Something
I like it.
Keep going with. What do you think?
I like it. I like how you do it.
All right, just make sure you get my game together when I come. Now, we got 2 stories left, 2 topics. This one I called it Officer Hop In. Officer decided to hop in for this. I don't know. But here we go.
New graphic video released by the Shelby County District Attorney's Office showing the moments leading up to a 21-year-old Memphis man being shot by a Shelby County deputy. Hello, I'm Greg Hurst.
I am Stephanie Skurlock. It's a video being reviewed by prosecutors to determine if charges will be filed against the deputy.
WRAG's Bria Jones has also seen that video, and I know, Bria, for many this is going to be difficult to watch, but what does the video tell us?
Well, Greg, the district attorney released 3 different videos that shows the deadly encounter Jarvion Husband had with a deputy.
Don't get back in the car.
In 1 minute and 50 seconds, redacted body-worn camera footage showing the end of 21-year-old Jarvion Husband's life. A warning, the video will be graphic to some. It starts with a traffic stop on June 24th on Rosswood Avenue. The deputy pulls over Husband. Once told to get out of the car, Husband tells the deputy he has a firearm in the vehicle.
Hands on the back.
The deputy, who so far is unnamed, then pats him down. After being told to sit in the squad squad car, Hudspeth jumps back in his car and takes off. The engine can be heard revving as the deputy jumps in. Holding on as Hudspeth appears to kick him. The deputy then fires at least one shot, killing Hudspeth. This woman, who wants to remain anonymous, called 911.
I never saw the man that was in the car because it was on a different street, but the deputy was laying flat on his stomach, hanging off the curb on his, like I said, face down, bleeding and yelling, I don't know.
District Attorney Steve Morroy released this and 2 other videos as part of a new practice he claims will be more transparent. However, Hudspeth's family attorney, Ben Crump, released this statement saying in part, "We do not know the initial reason for this deadly stop. Enough with the secrecy, enough with the evasion, enough with the silence." While Crump calls for justice, people gather in Hickory Hill for a critical talk about local policing at a Cops, Clippers, and Conversations event at the Barber Zone.
We have been certified that we hit what we shoot at. So we have a lot more to think about before we pull our gun.
Conversations like this, I believe that we can eventually get to a point where it'll start making a difference in somebody's life.
Now, there will be a vigil for Hudspeth tomorrow at noon here at 201 Poplar. The sheriff's office says that the deputy in the video is still relieved of duty with pay pending the outcome of the investigation. Now reporting live outside 201 Poplar, Bria Jones, WREG News, Channel 3.
Okay, Sunshine, I think you sent this to me. I could be wrong, but I think you sent this to me. But my thing is this. I always try to be on our side. This is black people. My peoples. I always try to be on our side. But in a situation like this, we do have a second clip. Sunshine, you let me know if you rather watch the second clip and then give your commentary on it. The second clip is the actual clip. I don't play no games. You know I don't play no games. I literally have the actual clip of what happened. You can't hear anything, but you can definitely see. So since Sunshine said run it, I am going to run it. I've already seen it a few times. I'm gonna run it, and when we come back, me and Sunshine both is gonna give our commentary. Because at the end of the day, this little boy put his foot on that gas pedal and took the off. Here we go. And no, you won't hear anything but PGT time music. Here we go. All right. So you can tell when they drove off that he made a left turn. And apparently, I guess that's when the officer fell out the car or whatnot. But like right here, Carmen said he shouldn't got back in his car. The officer told him not to get back in the car. Like the officer was like, "Stand here, let me go back in his car to do whatever." And as soon as he said stay here, the boy just kept started walking to his car. Like authority ain't said nothing. And this is the thing that y'all need to teach y'all kids. If they tell you to do something, do it. They would kill you. They would take you out of this world. Don't care about your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousins, aunties, uncles. They don't give a damn. Grandparents, they don't care. They will take you out of here because you didn't do what they told you to do. And not only did you get back in your car after he's telling you to get out of the car, do not go back to your car, you literally take off. You can have drugs in your car. You can have a gun in your car. You could be a felon with a gun in your car. But guess what? You live to see another day. He didn't live to see another day. He didn't. I'm not saying that he deserved to die. I'm not saying that at all. I'm sure the officer could have did something else. Shot him in the leg, shot him in the hand, whatever. But he's dead now. He's gone. Now, to me, I could be wrong, but I have watched this video clip at least about 4 or 5 times. To me, it looked like his tail light was out. When he stopped, when the officer pulled him over, and I'm assuming that the officer had his lights on while they was driving down the street. And when he pulled to the left into the little subdivision, whatever y'all want to call it, it looked like when he completely stopped, that his tail light was out. That is a reason why they will pull y'all over, regardless of what you got in your car that is illegal. They don't know what you got in your car. All they know is you had a tail light. And this is how you act. Sunshine, go ahead.
I don't think he could say that it was racial profiling because the way the tint was on the car and the way the windows were in the back, you wouldn't have been able to see who it was anyway. So I think you're right with the whole he pulled him over for the tail light. Not to mention it took him a long time to pull over. Like I thought it was about to be I thought he was about to run for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Only other thing I got on this one is play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
There you go.
That's what this was. This was definitely a play stupid games, win stupid prizes type of situation.
I feel like a lot of youth and semi 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, they don't look at it as in, okay, I got drugs in my car. I have a legal gun in my car. I can still one day be free. Like, you're not going to do life in prison unless there's a body on that too. But more than likely, you're not going to do life in prison for these little minor things that you're doing. You is not going to spend, like, you are going to go to jail, yes. You may do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, but you live to see another day. You live to correct the negative actions that you have done in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like people don't understand that. You just ready to kill.
Mm-hmm.
They done made me mad. I'm ready to let go and let loose. And it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Because you can always change your life over. I have had several people that has been on PGT time as guests who has went to prison, did time, got out, and making more money than a lot of us right now. I'm just keeping it 100. A lot of us. But you can't do ignorant shit. I'm sorry. Rest in peace to this young man. My heart goes out to this family and all of that. But you can't do ignorant stuff like that. You took off with the officer in the car for what? Did you have a dead body in the car? If it was because of some weed, some pills, come on, this is an officer. You cannot get out of this. You're going down.
And they just want to get home too.
Thank you.
Like in the end, they people too, and they got people at home too, and they just want to get home too.
Yep. Carmen said, I think the officer feared for his life. Hell
he should.
By the time he went up to that car and that boy pulled off, I don't think he even had the time to think that, nah, I better not go along for this joyride. I think it was just his reaction was to jump in. You about to take off with this car. Let me jump in right quick. I don't know what's going to happen from the time you put your foot on that gas to the max and I, get away a little bit. He can still run over his feet. Just anything could have happened. So he jumped in for cover. And look what happened. So my heart goes out to the officer and his family. He's still alive, thank God. But I'm sure he had to go through some shit. And my heart goes out to the young man's family. So that was a sad situation. Sunshine, we have one more clip left. But before I do this clip, there was an update that I didn't get a chance to play. But I'm sure you know about this story just as well. Josiah, the young boy that was found dead. Here we go.
Possible outcome. A tragic end to the search for little Josiah Mitchell. East Point police say a child's body, believed to be that of the missing 2-year-old, was discovered in the trash at the East Point transfer station this afternoon. Fox 5's Joy Dukes has more on where the investigation stands tonight.
Police say the investigation is active and ongoing. The medical examiner's office is performing an autopsy on the child's body. Meanwhile, investigators are turning their attention to the child's father, who was arrested after reporting his son had been kidnapped nearly a week ago. A heartbreaking development in the effort to find a missing 2-year-old boy. Investigators with the East Point Police Department say they now believe a body found at an East Point landfill is that of little Josiah Mitchell. This comes after a search that spanned several parts of Metro Atlanta over the course of a week. Now Josiah's father, who first reported him missing, is a person of interest, according to Police Chief Sean Buchanan.
He's the last one with the child, so he has to know what occurred with the child. It's very simple. He was the last one seen. It's his child. 23-year-old Artavius North initially told authorities his son had been kidnapped last Wednesday at an apartment complex on Flat Shoals Road in Panthersville, saying a car that was following him swerved in front of him and then took the child after holding him at gunpoint. Authorities say inconsistencies in that story led to his arrest for filing a false report and making false statements. It also led investigators to search a landfill in Griffin and drain a small lake near the apartment where North and his girlfriend live, signaling a dark turn in the investigation. The body of a child matching Josiah's description was found early Wednesday at a landfill in East Point. Buchanan told Fox 5 it's the same landfill where garbage service handlers at North's apartment complex regularly dumped their solid waste pickups. He knows what happened to this child, so we just need him to be more forthcoming and tell the truth.
North was denied bond, so he remains in custody. Police say until the results of the autopsy from the body come back, they can't formally file new charges. But for the family's sake, they hope North will start cooperating.
Well, I would tell you there are several of his family members who are very forthcoming, and they'll try to talk with him and pleading with him, tell the truth.
Now, if you have any information in this case, give detectives with the East Point Police Department a call. That's the latest.
All right. So I know y'all see Carmen in the chat with crying tears saying, no, he killed that baby. I have been following the story. Carmen is another person that is one of our main supporters. She saw me cover this story. And Sunshine, this man came on and said that somebody took the baby by gunpoint. He was the last person that saw this baby. The police, the detectives, they came back. I showed that clip where they said that he was lying. That was not the truth. They have him in custody, but that wasn't the truth. The mama, the boy mama, Sunshine, had the audacity to come on after the police and everybody has said that he's lying. She said, I believe my son. I believe my son. It is somebody out there that has kidnapped this baby. That damn near that's what she said. But she definitely said, I believe my son. And they found this little boy in a trash can. Now, Sunshine, you have been here in Atlanta longer than I have been. And a lot of the transit station that I know of, that I thought of, was just the train station, the subways that you take. Is that what this is? A train, when they said a transfer station. That's what they called it. A transfer station. Is that the train station?
No, because they would have said what MARTA station it was.
Yeah, the
I don't know
MARTA. I'm
what they
sorry, the
talking
MARTA.
about a transfer station. I don't know what
So
that
what's the
is.
transfer? You don't know what that is? Okay, well we finna I'm finna look it up. Hey John Dale. I see you, girl. Carmen is in the building. Carmen said happy birthday, Poolie. But yeah, they said that it was a transfer station in East Point. I have never heard of a transfer station. So I'm finna look up transfer station, and we are about to get into what was that? That was Josiah, right? There is no second clip. There is no second clip. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. But let's look up transfer station, East Point. East Point. East Point. Cause I want to know. I just knew you would know. Cause I didn't know. Let's see. Okay, that's not it. Let me see. What is? Let's type in what is. And let's see. East Point Transfer Station. East Point Transfer Station is located, and it shows where it's located. Let's see. It's not showing exactly what it is. Let me click on this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because we need to know.
Is it like an old train depot?
Republic Services Inc. is the second largest provider non-hazardous solid waste collection, transfer, disposal, recycling, and energy services in the United States as measured by revenue.
He dropped him off at a landfill.
That's what it sounds like. The company is active in recycling, reducing carbon emissions by replacing diesel trucks with compressed natural gas powered trucks, supporting compositing and other community projects which relate to environmental conservation and other stuff to say. It's too much to read, but that's what it sounds like to me, a landfill. He found the landfill, dropped him off there in a trash can, and that's where he was.
That's exactly what that sounds like. He threw that baby away.
Threw him away in the trash. His own child. Because 9 times out of 10, The baby mama made him mad. Call it like it is. She made him mad about something. And yes, Carmen, he threw him in the trash. His own flesh and blood.
Yeah. That's exactly what he did.
Exactly. So we have came down. I want to show y'all that update. I've been doing a lot of different shows, so I wasn't able to show y'all that. But this is our last clip, Sunshine. And I saved the worst for last. I hate to say it like that. But it is what it is. Sunshine is sad. It's sad. I can't sugarcoat it, nothing. This is sad, y'all. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. This is called Family Killed. Here we go.
Given exclusive access to police body camera video of a family murder scene in St. Anne on July 4th. You will see what was happening as police arrived and discovered a mother, her boyfriend, and 2 children dead. We want to warn you, the video may be hard for some to watch. 8:30 p.m. on July 4th.
Reporting that the male is going to be inside the house.
Reports of shots fired on Jane Avenue in St. Anne. Police hope it's just fireworks. Then the 911 call.
A man just shot his family.
Caller, what did you see?
They daughter just came running past something and he shot her.
The first officer arrives.
One of the daughters right there shot.
A neighbor is holding a child who's been shot in the hand in his arms. The officer gets another weapon.
We have another victim in that garage right there. He's in the house.
And takes cover behind a tree.
Stay with that victim up there.
At this point, with the intelligence that we had received, we're not sure if we have a barricaded suspect. We have a standoff with police.
Captain Ravens and Lieutenant Payton with St. Anne Police walk me through the tense and heartbreaking moments they witnessed firsthand. It shows Lieutenant Payton grabbing his shield, not knowing if he and another officer would be fired upon as they move toward the garage. There they found a woman dead, shot in the head.
Come back.
That was hard. And so whatever thought you had of anything else, you know it's real.
The officers moved back and called for backup. Chief Aaron Jimenez arrives on the scene.
Yeah, we're going to stack. We're going to go.
They learn 2 children may be in the house.
Immediately, he said, hey, we're going in.
With lives on the line, the St. Anne officers moved quickly.
Most of my fathers, there wasn't even a second question. Let's go in.
It's open.
Officers go in through the back, and their worst fears become real.
Several down. All right, hey, I'm making entry, all right?
I'm right behind you.
Go. Go. All right. Hey, we got some down.
St. Anne Police. If you're in here, anybody come out.
Police!
We got a third down in the living room.
A 5-year-old child is shot and rushed to the ambulance.
Go. Push through.
Police found a 14-year-old and a man shot.
I can't really express in words what you're feeling that moment. It was probably the worst thing I've encountered, period.
4 people died in the home that day. It all started with an argument between Coleman McElvain and his girlfriend, Seychelle Schomburg.
He had been drinking and wanted to take the vehicle, and she said no. Their argument escalated to where he actually pulled a firearm from his waistband and shot her in the face.
McElvain shot her in the garage. 9-year-old A.K.A. Schomburg became his next target.
The 9-year-old girl was standing on the back porch and began firing shots at her as she ran southbound towards the neighbor's apartment.
He then went inside and shot 14-year-old Kyron Stevenson and 5-year-old Ushara Schomburg, and then shot himself.
It's always terrible when, anyone loses a life, but to see juveniles, that's the worst.
9-year-old A.K.A. is now living with her grandmother outside of St. Louis.
Our brother and her sister and her mother are gone, so she's one that's going to have to live with this for the rest of her life.
The St. Anne officers involved that day are getting mental health support because this has taken a toll on them emotionally. The funeral for Schomburg and her 2 children.
That's why I saved it for last. It was many of Saturdays. I've always had my show at Hits on a Saturday. And it was many of Saturdays that I would bring shows. And I have watched these shows, these clips, several times to get it prepared. Sunshine understand, because she uses the same software that I use. So if I see something on YouTube from a news broadcasting clip, I still have to take it to another software to get it to where it looks the way it looks to you guys. Sunshine gets it. So I have watched this clip several times. And I wasn't going to bring it on here, with Sunshine, but if I don't bring it tonight, I can't bring it on Wednesday. I can't bring it on Friday. Saturday, I may not be able to do the show. So I got to bring it tonight. This right here broke my heart. Here you have such a young little girl that has to go through the rest of her life remembering, not just I was asleep, I ain't hear nothing that was going on, I was over to my friend's house for a sleepover, I ain't seen nothing. This little girl got shot too. So she knows everything that went on. And she got to live with this for the rest of her life. Her siblings is gone. Her mom is gone. Dad is gone. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. And she got to deal with family. We all know how family can get. We all know how family can get. There is nobody, and Sunshine, I'm sure you can agree with me, there is nobody like mama. There is nobody like daddy. In my situation, I can't speak for Sunshine. I don't know about her dad, but I know when she's on her show, her mama watch, and she will shout her mama out and say, well, mama, I remember this, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? But this right here hurts. It hurts. I feel so sorry for this little girl. One day, you're playing with your siblings, having a good time. Mama say, it's time to come eat. You come eat. It's time to take a bath. You take a bath. You go to bed because it's time for whatever you got to do the next day. And boom, before you can even make it to the next day, your siblings is gone. Your mama is gone. And daddy tried to kill me too. But I made it through the grace of God to tell y'all, to tell the detectives, to tell the police, it was my daddy that did it. Whether it was her daddy, her stepdaddy, whatever, it was a daddy figure in her life. And then he took himself. He can't even be punished for what he has done.
Oh, he gonna be punished.
He going to hell.
Oh, he going.
With
He gonna
gasoline
be
draws
punished.
on. You're right. He will be punished, but he won't be punished in the way that we see it. You see what I'm saying? We won't see it.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to be punished to where God will see, okay, yeah, it's done. Yes, Carmen, coward. Coward. Sunshine, what you got to say about our last clip for the night?
Man, that's not what I mean when I say FTK.
Exactly. F them kids. And she said in a jokingly
Yeah,
jokingly way.
That's not what we mean when we say that.
Exactly. It was sad. It was sad. It was sad. It was sad. So I pray for this family.
They're gonna have to knock that house down. It got bad juju now.
Definitely. The daughter would definitely have to get counseling behind this. Definitely. She wasn't a baby.
No, 9 years old. That's Zoe's age.
That's Trey age. In 9 more days. Well, yeah, 9 more days because we still in Pooley birthday. So 9 more days, it'll be Trey age. You know, and Trey very smart, just like Zoe. So they know what's going on. So she definitely needs some counseling. And I pray for this little girl. We don't know how many times this whole story is going to play back in her head. She could be laughing, Kiki and Sunshine, having a good time with her friend. Come on, y'all, let's play double dutch, even though I ain't playing double dutch right now. But let's play double dutch, let's play whatever. And then boom, she just break down crying.
Yeah, she definitely gonna have PTSD.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's not gonna know who to trust. You know? So again, my heart goes out to this family. My heart goes out to this little girl. And all I ask of all of y'all that's watching, pray for her. Pray for her. She's going to need it. John Dale said she's going to need a lot of counseling and lots of attention. Because this is bad.
Yeah.
It is. It's bad. You know, I really, really hate to leave that, on y'all spirits tonight. But again, with Peachy Tea Time, we bring it raw. It is what it is. We got to bring it. Because if we don't bring it, you're going to think whatever goes on in your front door, in your community, in your county, in your city, whatever happened, you're going to think that's what's all that's going on. Nah, baby. Nah, it's even worse. And this right here was an even worse moment.
Yeah.
An even worse moment. So, Sunshine, you see why I couldn't play this in the beginning or in the middle or anything like that. You know, I had to save it to the end because this is something that we need to, I hate to say it like this, but it's the truth. We need to go to bed, pray for this family.
Yeah.
Pray hard for this family. That's what we got to do.
Yeah.
So, Sunshine, I enjoyed you today, baby. You know, we had some folks in the chat that said, I'm next. Here's 92.3, folks. I'm next.
I do want to say, Peachy, on Wednesday, it is my 4 years on Hits 92.3. I've been doing this now for 4 years. It'll be episode 585.
Wow.
And I've really enjoyed, all of the different people that I've met, from being able to meet Malcolm Jamal Warner to talking to Raphael Warnock, interviewing different people. I got to meet Trans Lee. I did get to interview Trans Lee as well. So it's like, it's a lot, and it's really, really dope. And it's just the atmosphere at Hits is amazing. We miss you in there. And just, I appreciate you for always just, being a sister, like, and showing me the love back, and not being, because we both know it's some folks out there that's kind of like, so I appreciate you for not being one of those type people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I gotta say this, you have named a lot of people, like you said, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Trans Lee, but I must add one of the people that you have interviewed, and it's not even with your group. When I met Sunshine, she was with a group. Sunshine reached out to me. She was like, I I don't know. We didn't even know each other that well like that. And when I came to his, I was solo dolo. Literally solo dolo. No Jason, no Pooley, just solo dolo. And I told Sunshine, I said, you can do this. By yourself, you can do it. I mean, I ain't got the front. I ain't got to lie about nothing because I know what I told Sunshine. And I told you, when you know what you're doing, you can lead this all on your own. You know, we may not have the professional language. We may not be able to hold a conversation like the rest of the people. You know what I'm saying? We do our thing, but we are who we are. And who we are is what y'all love. Flat out. Real talk. But one of the people that Sunshine interviewed, who I admired, I didn't know him at all whatsoever, but being that Sunshine was able to get him on the show, and then she here in ATL, Atlanta, and she was able to get Shawty Low son on the show, baby. Baby. That's big for Atlanta. For everybody that's like, that was huge for her to get Shorty Low son on the show. You know, from the time that I met Sunshine, she has skyrocketed.
Thank you.
Skyrocketed.
Thank
You know, I've seen her when she was in that moment where I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should get rid of folks, keep them, I don't know. But I could truly say the words that I spoke to her, and not only that, with God on her side, and knowing that she can reach out to me and I can reach out to her for anything, and we don't care. I can't say it enough. We do not care when it comes to me and Sunshine. We do not care about clicks and views. We can care less. Independent artists, we may get a copyright strike every single time when we show y'all shit. We don't take the time and call you up and say, can you send me something that take this copyright down? We don't do that. It is what it is.
You just work through it.
You work through it. It is.
Play it at the end of the show.
Exactly. So I definitely want to say I thank God for you, Sunshine. We may not talk every single day, but I can truly say whenever I need Sunshine, whenever I need to call her and be like, this shit ain't right over here. So I need to get something right. I need to do something. She is there. She is there to help me out. And I'm so thankful that when I left Hits, I didn't have to leave Sunshine as well. She was there. She was there. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're going through right now. I don't care. You left, okay, it is what it is. But I know you genuinely. You are a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? When I come up, Sunshine come up all day long. When Sunshine come up, I come up all day long. And that's what we need in our community of women that's out here working, hustling. I got a job. I just hope you don't mind me saying this, Sunshine. But I got a job. Sunshine don't like my job. Sunshine been telling me a long time. She don't like my job. That's all I'm gonna say. She don't like
I don't like anybody that clock in and out. F that job.
Yeah, that's what she said. But you know, Sunshine have been putting in work. Putting in work with no corporate world. With no corporate world from the time I've met her. No corporate world. But she's still been out here thugging it out, hustling, red carpet events, all that. Magazines, all that. Doing her thug fizzle. Just like who her baby daddy gonna be. Thug fizzle, whizzle. Damn Scrappy. Scrappy, I'm still trying to get you on the show. Don't even worry about it, Scrappy. But Sunshine, Hood Unicorn, the rain thing. I can't think of it. But tell us one more again, all your names and what you want to say at the end of the show and where everybody can find you.
So I am Sunshine Reigns. Like I said, everybody knows me as the Hood Unicorn. You can find me each and every morning on Hits 92.3. My show is All Hustle, No Fear. We are After Dark Radio in the morning. I'm on from 8 to 10 a.m., waking you up with positivity, current events, motivation, and some hee-hees and some ha-has, some real good laughter. I am CNN for the hood. That's really what I am. I'm CNN for the hood. So, if you just like an elevated conversation, I'm not going to talk about Kim Kardashian's ass, but I might talk about some science. We might bring up some science, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a great laugh. And, just trying to be that voice of the people that are like me, Black nerds, folks that are genuinely into learning and reading and elevating and just being a better person. So tune in. And I'm on every social media platform at All Hustle No Fear. I play artist music. I only play independent music. I run advertisements, interviews, all that. Like, it's all the same thing. Me and Peachy, we like
locked in.
Yep, we like that.
We locked in. All right, Sunshine. I thank you so much. We had such a great time tonight. I love you, darling. And I cannot end this show without showing how we started this show. Here we go.
I just want to run my business and do register with my friends, and that's it.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody go.
I am your girl, Sunshine Reigns, A.K.A. Griselda Blanca, A.K.A. You Need a Motivator, A.K.A. Stutter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am your hood unicorn.
It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby.